Welcome back to the Self-Conscious Show, where I'm self-conscious about everything. Game Wolf plays. Going back to the returns of the Donkey Kong. How are we doing? I'm doing great. It's towards the end of the year. Finally got some stuff in order. Just in time for the next year of whatever the hell is coming next. I've got to say, what a fucking roller coaster. And that's what the theme of this world is going to be, an emotional roller coaster, full of lows and highs, but ultimately going through very quickly and violently. So, join me in World 4, which is not ruins. But we have to go through that animation anyway, because otherwise I feel ruendo. Dika, donk, conk. Anyway, the cave. You've heard of it, with these rails that are rickety. Who even says the word rickety? That's the real question. When is rickety ever used in a serious context? Almost never! You know, the bridge is rickety. Dilapidated is the fancier way of saying rickety. And you'd be like, hey, rickety splickety. Hold on to my wickety. Anyway, never mind the background. It's like, I know something this game does, which is to make it look like you're going from the past world in the level that you're in, you know, a transitionary thing. I know Blood does stuff like that, so, okay, approved. Yeah, you thought it was going to be a bonus area, but no, it just pops you out with a puzzle piece. I think that's kind of funny. One of the lesser known areas of which to get your puzzle piece. You're not expecting it, but there it is. There's your one weird secret of the world. It's kind of like the 3-up in the world. You never know what's going to happen. Let's go inside now that I've hit the detonator. We can use our monkey lungs to turn out an oil lantern. You know, let's see you try blowing in oil and see how that works out for you. Of course, that's probably how we invented petroleum jelly for the purposes of stuff like Vaseline, which is a brand name. But when were you going to call it petroleum jelly? Much like a tissue that you call Kleenex. The brand becomes the word. How do we go? Oh yeah. I think in the future, I might even need more processing power for stuff like this because I'm reaching the limits of things in terms of recording. In terms of like past this generation of games, like I gotta be really careful in system requirements. I don't even think it's anyone's fault. It's just the way it's kind of a weird screen lag. Like it doesn't actually affect gameplay. That you don't actually see in the final recording, but I notice it because, you know, in my line of quote-unquote work, my eyes are very, very perceptive to a ridiculous degree, despite the fact that, you say on your site, it's really just astigmatism, which just means that the shape of your eyeball is not the standard for viewing things in reality. Which just causes blurriness. It's not like you're blind or anything. It's not like that. Your lens is just shaped weirdly. It's like an oval. An elongated oval. An oval full of explosions and pearls. Oh no, the music is getting more epic. That means it's challenging. Epic rendition. Oh yeah, I just heard Epic closed down Unreal servers. What the hell? Luckily, I'm never planning on using Epic Games, Steam competitor, like, ever. Sorry for anyone who thought I was going to do it just because of all the free games that I have. No. I do not like it on principle. It's not even just because, haha, Fortnite, or whatever you want to say about how their storefronts functionality or investors are. No. They just, like, gave up all their past works that people signed on for. You know, like, everyone playing Fortnite did not know anything about Epic's past. That's crazy. Like, to be fair, I mean, I grew up on Dawson. Like, Epic was like the Sega to Apogee, and I'm pissed off. Yeah, like Apogee was the Nintendo and Epic was the Sega, and they kind of had their own version of console wars too. I'm not even kidding. But like, you know, for them to do that and be like, "What's that?" You know, "What's this Jazz Jack Rabbit?" It's like, okay, very funny. What's this Jill of the Jungle? Oh, by the way, you can get Jill of the Jungle for free. So, like, if you want to do an LP of Jill of the Jungle on your own, just go do it. Like, the only thing with it is that the guy who does the music for it, for Jill of the Jungle, still has a license, despite the fact the game's freeware. So I'm not quite sure how that works right now, but sure. I mean, not that they should be making money off of free games anyway, but I just thought it was weird that he still had the license to it, which implied a little bit less than freeware. So I don't know. Here come the mushrooms. Man, I feel like I had a pizza, but that's not it. I just had grease. From Greece. Alright. In this roller coaster level, you can actually utilize jumping physics, so... Right. Don't worry about losing Diddy in these things. I mean, yeah, you're gonna get the Diddy, but that's really only for when you're getting hurt. If you fall off, there's really no point otherwise. But, you know, I guess using the hover would help a bit, so yeah, I guess try to keep your Diddy. It's not nearly as important to have your Diddy in this world as it is, like, in any other world ever. Please keep your Diddy inside your neck and your arms at all times. Oh yeah, barrel slightly off the screen where you think I might not notice. None on my watch, because I'm watching. Get a bonus stuff. Triple free coins. If you double that number, you get into a portal to Inferno. Donkey Kong's Inferno. That's the game of the ages. Donkey may cry, you might cry say. Actually, you know what's weird about Devil May Cry is that, considering two characters that are pretty much related, it sure as hell reminds me of Trigun. I wonder if that was on purpose. Oh, shit! I didn't jump properly. Is the boss of this place a ukulele or maybe a banjo? Banjo-Kazooie reference, anybody? Yeah. I'm so glad Microsoft has lent us like some of their stuff outside of Xbox for the purpose of Nintendo and the PC. It's like, oh yeah, Microsoft does stuff for the PC. It's like, nah. It's just they recognize the Steam store as a lot better place than I guess whatever the Microsoft store would be, which seems to probably work better when you're trying to sell software. Like, I don't know anybody who's bought software out of a box in a while. And someone who's doing it is probably doing it in the office anyway, but I feel like part of that has less to do with the obscurity of actually doing word programs and more to do with... I have a distinct feeling people are not using compact discs generally anymore. I mean, yeah, we've had like... I mean, now we just like shove flash drives and things, but, you know, there's something about those discs that, you know, can't really overlook here. Especially those Redbox audio discs. I like how I'm climbing onto the grass. Like, connected to the train. Okay, like... Okay, I'm connected to the train with my climbing features. My features climb through all the most creatures from the bleachers. But anyway, just a reminder again, always let me know if my audio is kind of crap, because seeing as I'm playing this game and just hearing myself talk, and I do watch my stuff back. Like, I don't do it, like, all in one shot. Like, I get that people want to see how their stuff actually looks when they're done. Not me. I just, like, skim over it to make sure nothing's actually majorly malfunctioning, which I have missed a few times, and one viewer pointed out for me, thank you. But, you know, I don't actually have that kind of time to see a bunch of unedited content I myself made, so I already kind of know how it goes out. But when it comes to the technical stuff, to make sure it's actually correct and not broken, you know, audio differential might be something I miss out on, considering every game's audio settings are going to be different. I can't actually change that. Even between systems, audio is wildly different. You ever hear a Switch game before? Note the difference between something like Hyrule Warriors and Animal Crossing, and the audio level is so different. I have to change it every time. Welcome to Crank Kong's shop. No one knows how he got a shack here without a train ride, but perhaps he likes the old steam engines. Yes, I do. You know why? Because I respect... Wait a minute. What do you mean I don't need a key? Dude, I'm buying it from you. You're supposed to be selling me your key, and you're like, nah, don't buy this. Maybe it's reverse psychology, which would make sense for Crank Kong, so okay. He's a reverse psychologist. Anti-fraud. Fraud. Makes me wonder if fraud came after the term Freud just because we're funny like that. You think I could walk behind this place? Let's give it a whirl. Well, yes, but it's just bananas. But what about this? No, okay. Still worth doing, maybe, a little bit. Back on the cart, this cart ride is... What makes this cart ride different? Well, there's moles now. That's what makes it different. They're gonna throw shit at you from the foreground. Haha! And multiple traxes for the laxes of a waxes. The heat is out. Oh. Oh no! The crystalline structure is abating my head. Oh, explosive decompositioning! Whew. It's too much explosive for my tiny little brain to handle. It's not tiny. My brain is big. I like to joke that I have galaxy brain, which is true, but it's like, it's a case of it just being strong. Like, you still have to put effort in. It can just store a lot of stuff. That's what makes it so good. So, you know, work on your memory exercises, do mental exercise every day. The brain can be like a muscle, you just gotta use it. And then, you can be smart too. Everybody can be smart. I don't know. It's kind of a controversy as to how smart someone can be when it comes to, like, limits or something, you know, physically. So, I don't think it's something anyone wants to admit, because it's like, yeah, that would suck, because then I'll be equal, but who knows? A debate I can't really quite have at this time because I'm in the middle of a fucking circle that's breaking apart. Ah! Oh, really? Damn. Damn. Looks like I missed my ride. Those damn tikis took my ride. Those damn tiki aliens shot down my ride. The name's Kong. Donkey Kongum. Yeah, piece of banana. Yeah, piece of banana. I'm still proud of that game. It's still my favorite DOS game. It's not. It also has it may not have as much like content as Doom, but it has a real ton lot. It's a good runner-up for custom content to do. So, have I ever thought right? Although, I don't really know about much people making a lot of custom content now. I guess I should look around. I don't really know. I have all these lists of, like, custom content, and Duke Nukem 3D is one of them. So, keep your arms peeled for your bananas. My non-opposable thumbs give it the ability to grab many more bananas at once, as if I had feet for hands. Actually, yeah, that is weird. It looks like they have feet for hands. Or maybe it's hands for feet. You don't know. Why does it matter if the thumbs are opposing? Maybe you want the thumbs to be, you know, supportive of the other fingers of the hand. You ever think of that? Maybe evolution was a mistake. Well, evolution is never really a mistake. It's just kind of there. Da, 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 da. Crystals with my mines. Crystal caves. Caves with the crystals. Maybe I involve a secret agent of some kind. Did you know that cave backwards is evac? Yeah. How about those apples? Thank you, good Kong hunting. Alright, well, the next video is actually the last one for World 4 because this is a small-ass world. So I'm just going to bunch the rest of it in one. That's okay, though, because unlike the rest of them, which will be 3, there's going to be one bonus thing at the end that's going to be its own video. So, you know, the video count is still going to remain seemingly 3 per, but this is a 2 per, so, you know.